I got a call from my buddy Trevor Barnes. He's a guy that I've known for a long time, and we've worked together a lot. We grew up playing in bands together, and he called and he was like, "Hey, I just got my studio set up, and wanted to see if you guys wanted to come out and do like a test run." It was great to see him. It had been 2 years, and we went in and really had no ideas of going in and putting an EP together and having something to release. And 4 days later, after a great time, we walked away with some rough tracks for our EP. And Trevor, I love Trevor to death. He's got one of the best musical minds of anybody that I've ever met, and it was such a blast working on this record with him. Willie and Waylon, we wrote that with Brad Hutsell and Kyle James, two guys that we write with a lot, and it was one of those writes where we sat around and we threw out song title after song title, idea after idea, and we weren't going to land on anything. And we sat there for probably 2 hours and had nothing. Somebody said, "Where there's a will, there's a way." Well, we'll figure this out, and that kind of turned into, well, what if it was where there's a Willie, there's a Waylon? And that's kind of when the light bulb went off. Brad is a great guitar player, and he is the type of guy that when he has a guitar in his hand, it doesn't matter if you want him to or not, he's going to play it. And, it's cool because, even if we're taking a break or, we're kind of trying to think of some lyrics or something, Brad's playing. And sometimes what he's playing is not necessarily what we're working on. It's just things that he has in his head. And I actually think we were done writing the song, and Brad did this, ba-doo-da, boo-da-da, boo-da-da, boo-ba. And I was like, "What was that?" And he's like, "I don't know, I'm just noodling." So I was like, "Well, let's record that. Let's put that on paper. I think we could probably put that somewhere in the song." And that's, what became that breakdown part.
One of the things about this song that I think what makes it so special to me is while we were recording this song, during the breakdown, we thought it'd be really cool to get that and then when the breakdown starts. And while we were recording that, Sadie just started barking, and she just kept barking, and I was like, and I think Trevor actually was like, press record. And we ended up getting a few good takes of Sadie barking. So when you hear that little part in the song, it's a little cheers to Sadie. I definitely feel like this one is one that every girl can relate to. Every time we're performing, I'll look out in the crowd and I'll see some guy walk up to a girl and shoot a shot, and then she'll just turn him down and she'll just walk over, and then another guy will come up, and as I just started thinking about that, and I was like, well, from a girl's perspective, we could, spin it like, Willie, where there's a Willie, there's a Waylon. Like some guys are just a dime a dozen.
I think it's a song that everyone can relate to, and if not, you can at least bob your head to it and jam along. So it's a cool one.